Okay, gentlemen, we have an idea for a brand new video game that we're going to develop, and you play as a knight and you fight really tough enemies and really hard bosses. It's going to be a very punishing experience, and it's going to be called Demon Souls. It's going to be a really great game. After that, we're going to make a sequel to the game, but it's not going to be an exact sequel. You're still going to be a knight. You still play as a knight. You're still fighting hard enemies. You're still fighting challenging bosses. It's still very punishing, very similar checkpoint system, but this time we're going to call it Dark Souls, okay? It's not the same thing, it's Dark Souls, it's completely different, okay? We're going to make a sequel to that. It's supposed to be originally a sequel to Demon Souls, but it's a sequel to this one. We're going to call it Dark Souls 2. It's the same thing, but it's totally different, okay? It's the same thing, but it's different, okay? And we're going to make a third one, a third game in that franchise of Dark Souls. Dark Souls 3. It's going to be completely different, bigger enemies, harder enemies. It's going to be awesome, right? Then we decided we're going to do another game where it's a gothic theme, and you're still going to have punishing bosses and hard enemies to fight, and still a very similar checkpoint system. The game is still going to perform very slow combat, empty environments, only filled with enemies and not NPCs to talk to, no real towns to explore, very gothic setting. We're going to call it Bloodborne, okay? And it's going to be exclusive to PlayStation, okay? Because we don't care about Xbox this time. We're just going to make it exclusive to PlayStation. It's going to be Bloodborne. We had another idea. We're going to take the original format and make it into like a samurai type of gameplay, a samurai style. And we're trying to use it to compete with that other samurai game that was announced back when we were trying to release this game. This is going to be Sekiro. We're going to call it Sekiro. And it's completely different because you're a samurai this time. You're not a knight, you're a samurai. So that's going to be really fun. Now we have a final idea. We're going to make this other game. It's going to come out, once again, you're playing as a knight. We're going back to the roots. You're playing as a knight. You fight these hard enemies, these tough bosses, punishing, difficulty, very similar checkpoint system. Okay, we're going to call this one Elden Ring. Okay, and it has influence from George R.R. Martin. So people are going to think that this game is like a Game of Thrones type of game or a Lord of the Rings style fantasy type of game, but it really isn't. It's the same thing from the beginning. We're doing the same thing with a new title, and this time it's an open world, so it's different. It's not Demon Souls, it's not Dark Souls. It's completely different when exactly it's the same thing. It's actually the same thing.